This is number 1 on the Geometry EOC review. Number 1 says, which of the following would not be true if triangle ABC was stretched horizontally by a scale factor of 2? So if it's stretching by a scale factor of 2, and it's not the whole thing, it's just a horizontal stretch, that means that we're going to be working with the x's. X's is your horizontal axis, and so if it's stretched horizontally by a scale factor of 2, that means we're going to be doing 2 times the x, but not the y. So let's go ahead and look at what this would look like in terms of our picture here. In terms of our picture, here my x is at -4, -1, and that's for C, -4, -1. If we were going to stretch this by horizontally by a scale factor of 2, that means we'd take that x and we'd multiply it by 2, but that y would stay the same. So it's going to be -8, -1, somewhere kind of over here for C. And then the same with A. If we look at A, here right now it's at -2, 5. Stretching it horizontally by scale factor 2 means we multiply this by 2, which would give me -4, 5. So here we've got -4, 5, which would be where my A prime would be. And then this one here, we're going to take our B, and it's at 3, -3. So if we stretch it horizontally by scale factor of 2, we're going to multiply that by 2, but leave the y alone. So that's going to be at 6, -3. And so now let's go ahead and connect these dots. So that's kind of our new picture. It says, for answer choice A, the rule x, y, arrow, the new rule 2 times xy would represent this transformation. We're looking for what's not true. This is actually true. We just double the x, but we leave the y alone, so that one checks out. The transformation would preserve distance, but not the angle measures. So the distance between A and C, or even C and B, you might see a little bit better with that. Is that the same length of a segment as this original CB? Not a chance. It's double the length almost. So what we're looking at is a much, much larger line segment. And so because of that, we did not preserve the distance. And so we already know that this is our answer choice B, but it's always good to confirm your answers. So let's look at C. It says A prime would be represented by the ordered pair -4, 5. There's our A prime, and it is -4, 5. That one checks out. And then triangle ABC would remain a scaling triangle. Scaling means that all the sides have different lengths, and as we look at this triangle here, they definitely all have different lengths. So it was a scaling triangle to start with, and it finished as a scaling triangle, so that one's true. So the answer choice for number 1 would be B.